You've never had a shower with your pet?
No.
Have you?
I don't think so, no.
I have.
You have a cat?
Yeah.
G'day, I'm Tom Harper, a man on a mission to test musicians. I do it all in the Locals Only Lounge with producer Kate Davey. She books the guests and I put them to the test. This is Locals Only.
Okay, Kate, who have we got in the Locals Only Lounge today?
Just take a guess, mate.
Silas Futura.
Yeah, actually. How did you know that?
I know many things, Kate. I know many things.
Oh, did you know that your fly was down then?
Yeah. Thanks, Kate.
Yeah.
And thanks, New Zealand On Air. Let's look different to you. Kia ora koutou, welcome to Locals Only, the New Zealand music game show where we put Aotearoa's finest musicians to the test. Today's guest will be playing for a copy of Brood's new album, Space Island, on vinyl. To take this home, they will need to survive 3 rounds in the Locals Only Lounge. Welcome to the Locals Only Lounge, Silas Futura.
Round 1, Silas Futura Pet Detective, in which Silas Futura will guess what pets New Zealand celebrities own.
The first one, John Key, former Prime Minister John Key. What kind of pet do the Key family have?
I think John Key wants a low maintenance pet.
Okay, what makes you say that?
I just reckon he's too busy looking at himself to worry about
There's a
pets.
sense of vanity? I
Vanity.
never got that from John Key, to be honest. I feel like he's someone who could actually do with looking at himself a bit more.
Yeah. No, okay, I'm gonna say a cat.
You are correct. He has
Sorry,
a
I
cat.
just peeked the mic, my bad.
For the viewer, you may already know the Prime Minister has a moggy cat named Moonbeam, but you may not know its full name, which is Moonbeam Smoky Fluffy Key. A bit much. The next New Zealand celeb that you need to detect the pet of, Silas Futura Pet Detective, is David Farrier.
Oh, David.
The newsworthy journalist David Farrier.
For some reason, my brain's going rabbit.
Rabbit?
Yeah.
Okay,
I
Silas
don't know
Futura Pet
why.
Detective, you're locking in rabbit?
I don't know why. We'll go rabbit.
Is incorrect. David Farrier has a bird named Keith.
A bird.
Newsworthy presenter David Farrier shares a special friendship with his bird Keith. The journalist often posts about his parrot on Twitter and Instagram, highlighting the close bond the two share, to the extent that the two even shower together.
See, I should totally know that.
What? Okay.
You've never had a shower with your pet?
No.
Have you?
I don't think so, no.
I have.
You have a cat?
Yeah. And
The cat likes the
sometimes
water.
June comes in the shower with me.
That's actually kind of cool. Is your cat aquatic?
That's dope.
Well, you didn't get that one, but you might get this next one. Jacinda Ardern and Clark Gayford.
Okay.
Now, this pet is no longer with us.
Oh, R.I.P.
R.I.P. indeed. Was struck down by a driver in Point Chevalier. The driver, by the way, didn't sort of confess to the crime initially.
Oh, really?
But then, of course, when the first cat of the nation passes, it makes the news. So he was seeing this cat's face everywhere. I've said the animal.
Yeah. Home run, baby.
So I guess I have to go through with it anyway. Jacinda Ardern and Clark Gayford. What is their former pet? Silas Futura Pet Detective.
Cat, rest in peace.
Is correct. So, some wins, some losses there in round 1, Silas Futura Pet Detective. We now turn to executive producer Kate Davey for your score.
It was a pretty good round. So you've scored yourself 7, which is the amount of Andy Mandate signs Jason Kerrison owns.
Andy Mandate or anti-mandate?
Andy Mandate.
Andy Mandate.
Yes.
What's an Andy Mandate?
It's the guy.
Is it going on a date with a guy called Andy?
Yeah.
So you got 7 of those,
7.
Yeah.
which is the amount that
Jason Kerrison owns.
Jason Kerrison has or owns.
Owns. Made. He made them.
Made them himself.
Yeah.
Bit of glitter in there.
Wow.
Arts and
7.
crafts. 7.
Round 2. Tom Riddle. Silas of the Lambs edition. Silas Futura will have to guess which lambs I'm riddling about.
Okay, so you ready for Tom Riddle?
We remember I got born around sheep world, dude. So like this is my
You're made for this, huh?
thing. Yeah.
Thought you'd be good at this one. Okay, riddle number 1.
Okay.
I am used to keep film productions on track.
Oh,
I am used to keep film. You already know?
I know.
What is that?
Dolly.
It's correct. All right, Silas Futura, ready for riddle number 2. This sheep's so woolly, you could pull the wool over its sack, its back, and its crack.
Well, I get the reference to the song.
What song?
Lick my neck, my back, my and my crack.
Haven't even heard it, to be honest.
I just
I
don't
was
know
referencing
who
something else
wrote
there.
that song. Shrek.
This rules. Yes. Yes! Riddle number 3. You don't make friends with salad. You don't make friends with salad.
You know, I'm running out. So I'm gonna just say Shaun the Sheep.
Shaun the sheep?
Yeah.
You don't want that. You can have the second clue.
Oh yeah, okay. Let's call in a friend. Yeah,
Okay, we're
let's
going to
do
call in a friend. Lisa! Don't eat me, Lisa!
that. Simpsons buff? This is a Simpsons question, isn't it? Because she's a vegetarian.
There is an episode of The Simpsons called Lisa the Vegetarian. Season 7.
Oh, I'm
Episode
stuck.
13.
I can't do it. I'm just gonna say Elvis.
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 He's locking in Elvis, and you are incorrect, Silas.
Damn.
Silas Futura, you should have followed the lamb's tail, down the line of Lisa the Vegetarian, because it is in fact the lamb and Lisa the Vegetarian.
Oh, it didn't have a name?
Oh, no, it doesn't have a name. I just needed you to say the lamb and Lisa the Vegetarian. That's great. So we now turn to executive producer Kate Davey
Oh yeah.
for your score for Silas of the Lambs. What is Silas Futura scoring?
You have scored yourself 4 attempts to jump the fence at the Laneway Festival.
Oosh.
Yeah.
That's good.
4.
Yeah.
I don't know how many are successful, but
Well-
4 attempts, so like you'd hope at least one.
Round 3. The sound of Silas. I'm going to read sad stuff and we'll see if we can get Silas Futura to cry.
If you get some tears, you'll go tears for points. Tears for points.
One tier equal 1 point.
1 tear equal 1 point.
Okay. Alright.
It's a good system. Okay, so the first one. Silas Futura. Jimmy Heselden, owner of Segway Incorporated, died from the injuries he sustained after falling from a cliff while driving a Segway. It's fucking sad, isn't it?
What an idiot.
Well, we might get tears to laugh. Does that count?
Yeah. You didn't specify what I do.
Oh, that sucks, bro.
Yeah,
I'm
equal 1
sorry.
point.
I'm sorry. How ironic.
This one's sad. This will make you sad. Convicted murderer Michael Anderson Godwin was at first sentenced to an electric chair, but later his sentence was overturned to life imprisonment. But one day, Michael accidentally electrocuted himself while sitting on a metal toilet seat in his prison cell. Sad, isn't it? This one's definitely sad enough that it'll get you over the line. Gary Hoy was a lawyer in a Toronto law firm. One day, in an attempt to prove to a group of students that the glass in the Toronto Dominion Centre was unbreakable, he threw himself against a glass wall on the 24th story. The glass did not break, But unfortunately, the window frame gave way and Hoy fell to his death. Tragic, isn't it? Watching those eyes, are you keeping a close eye on these eyes? We now turn to executive producer Kate Davey for your score for The Sound of Silas.
Alright, you have scored yourself 12, which is the amount of drinks you need before attending a low-level drum and bass gig. And why 12? Because I changed the scoring system.
Oh, so it's not 1 tier, 1 point. Because
No.
12 tiers, I did pretty.
Executive producer Kate Davey, what is Silas Futura's final score?
Okay, you have scored yourself a total score of 4,567, which is the amount of times Dave Dobbin has performed Loyal. So you win, yay!
Silas, you win! This is yours!
Oh my
You can
God.
hold that, it's real. There's a vinyl inside it.
Oh my God.
It's got everything. There's a thing inside it, a sleeve, sticker on the front. And thank you, Silas Futura, for coming in to the Locals Only Lounge again. It's always a pleasure to have you in here. And of course, people should be checking out your new EP, Ra, and your single, Coastin', which is now available on all streaming platforms. And join us next week in the Locals Only Lounge, where we will be putting another of Aotearoa's finest musicians to the test. Ka kite anō.
Thanks again to New Zealand On Air. Remember to like, subscribe and follow us on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok and whatever the hell else we're on.